So all of you said you want an assertive, dominant man that's a leader, but at the same time, you're trying to say that you're equal and you deserve to be able to check his phone.
No, that's not what we say.
Let me ask you this. Hold on.
I said if it comes down to the situation that you have to check the phone, it's already too late. So you don't check. You don't need to check the phone.
Hold on, smarty pants. Hold on.
But what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say here is that like you guys can see how it doesn't make sense. Like that's like me saying, okay, at your job, you can go up to your boss and be like, yo, let me read your emails and read your text messages because I want to see what's going on in the company too, or I want to see what's going on in this company that we work for. The reality is, if you want a guy that's like a top dog, has these attractive traits, a leader, etc., do you really think you have the ability to dictate to him that you need to see his phone too? Especially when we know that female infidelity, by all of your admission, by the way, is more likely to destroy a relationship versus male infidelity.
I would never.
But if you really
hold on, no, because I'm calling y'all out right now. Because on one hand, right, and I want you guys to really like pay attention to this. Yeah. You want an assertive, dominant, strong man that's a leader, but then you think you're equal to him. And then not on top of that, you think you could check his phone. But we know that if he goes out and fucks another girl, he'll probably still come back to you. You're his girl, right? We've seen it in your situation. He came back to you even though he fucked that other chick. In some of your situations where you've been cheated on, you're probably still the main girl. So men are capable of having sex with other women. You guys are not capable of having sex with another guy. I asked you, are other men invisible to you when you're in a relationship? Most of you said yes. But guess what? Chicks aren't invisible to us when we're in a relationship because men are different. We want variety. We want different women. That's just how it goes.
So I don't want nobody, which is for everybody. That's all I want. You know,
but I think if you have
look, and I want to be, and I want to be a trillionaire. But the problem is this: we got to live in reality here, okay? If you want a successful man that's assertive, dominant, and masculine, so he doesn't have to. He's not going to answer to you. He's going to tell you what.
A relationship
but you
is
wouldn't
not a
need to check his phone if you have that.
Yes, it is. Hold on. No. You cannot sit there and say, I want a dominant, assertive man, and then think he's going to comply with your demands. You guys not see how that doesn't make sense? This is what I'm trying to say when I, like, literally, no offense, ladies. This is what I mean when I say a lot of times women are retarded about what they want. Because you want a guy that could put you in your place, but at the same time, you want to be able to tell him and check him, oh, I need to check your phone. You know, a guy that has a shit together that's masculine and dominant, he's going to look at you, laugh, and say, go make me a fucking sandwich. We don't listen to women. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Shut up,
My way or the highway. Okay? That's just how it goes with guys that have their shit together. And here's the thing. You want a guy that's dominant, assertive, good-looking, etc. Other women want him. All of you guys just fucking admitted. He's hard to come by.
Yep.
So think about this. If the guy's in the top 1% and all the women are chasing him, how much leverage do you really have to tell him, let me check your phone?
Does that have to do with dominance and assertiveness or more of an emotional maturity level that doesn't exist?
It's not emotional maturity. It's that this guy hasn't taken shit his entire life, and that's why he's where he's at. Why do you think he's going to let his woman
Remember when I said
anything?
I didn't like
What
white
are you
men?
dictating about going through
It's not about white men.
What is the dictation?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
I want to ask this question.
Masculinity doesn't have a race or a color. It's just like certain guys understand that there's a pecking order, and like your woman doesn't tell you what to do. We're not the same.
Okay,
responsibility comes with authority. I can check your phone, but you can't check mine. I tell you what to do, but you don't tell me what to do.
So like
I'm the man, you're the woman. That's how this goes.
Can I ask you why you think that?
Why do I think that?
Yeah.
I think
because men are born leaders, women are not.
Why?
So you're saying because you're maintaining
why do you think that?
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Do you know
bunch of you guys,
American culture?
Well, here's the thing. Throughout the course of this conversation, a lot of you guys have made arguments based on emotion, not necessarily on logic or reason. And the problem is that emotions fluctuate and they change all the time. And then you add in your period, you add in outside circumstances, how you feel day to day, all this other stuff. You can make some really bad decisions based on your emotions. Men, we're pretty stagnant in how we feel throughout the year. Women change and fluctuate all the time. Well, men are better at controlling their emotions a lot of times than women are.
Sometimes guys do have emotional times.
And the reason why they don't show is because society. Society makes them tough.
But that's fine though.
There's a lack of emotional maturity.
But
you can cry.
I think if you have a guy,
can I please finish? The point I'm trying to make is that men are more logically and rationally sound than women are in general. Not all, but in general we are.
Right.
So I think that needs to be the person that's the decision maker and the leader in the relationship. And all of you want that anyway. So it works perfectly.
So rationally thinking, if I get a man that checks all the box and I don't have to go to work and he does everything and he's a leader and he's all this and he's that, then he can do whatever he wants.
I should be
but don't
okay
let
with
me
him
find out.
cheating. I should be okay with him being left.
I'm not saying you should be okay
No,
with it.
I
I'm
said
saying
do whatever you want, but don't let me find out.
I'm saying you need to understand that when you're with a certain caliber of man, you have no leverage. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm saying that for the girl, a lot of women have an overinflated sense of self-worth. During the course of this conversation, I think that's pretty much been established. That you guys want a top tier guy, but you're not willing to deal with top tier problems. You really think that you have the ability to tell a man, I want to look at your phone because you could look at my phone? That's not how things work.
So critically thinking,
that's an ego issue?
Huh?
Do you not think that that's an ego problem and not anything to do with anything? Like dominance and ego are.
It's not ego. It's not ego. It's hierarchy. It's hierarchy. Like you wouldn't tell your boss, let me look at your phone, right?
But he's not your boss.
If you want to know.
He's not your boss. He's not your boss.
Yes, he is.
Sleeping with your boss.
He's a
leader. Yeah, he's a leader.
I have my own.
But if you guys are a thing and you guys are like serious, then
I think you should not go through
even in corporations.
I think to have a healthy relationship, there needs to be a level of emotional maturity on both ends of the spectrum to have.
Maybe other women will put up with that and shit, go find out.
There's a time and place for logic and reason, and there's a time and place for emotion.
Pick someone to put up with your shit. That's more of the story.
Relationship, it's not gonna work.
Do emotions pay bills?
See, you're 2024.
Guys, there's no excuse not to have money.
You can sell
Nowadays.
virtually anything.
It's not easy to make money. I'm
So
gonna be
your
real.
How about you and your man make money
For
together?
real.
If you get off your feet, yes,
We are
it is
doomed, my
easy.
friend.
Power
Yeah, bro.
The
couple
West is
making money
doomed.
together.
Manifest The West
Really?
is doomed, bro. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so real question.
It's
then.
hard as
you
an adult
disagree?
to
You
make
disagree?
Oh
money.
my days.
So I have a question. You
Oh,
think
wow.
because a man has to work harder to be seen, that
Yeah.
makes him a prize?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? You have to
Why?
work harder. We don't have to do anything. We're already
So therefore,
great.
so therefore your accomplishments are not respected.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh,
Because
my God.
women don't. Yo, I
Hold
mean,
on.
am I like in a Twilight Zone?
Who is the
Because you're
prize?
pursuing
the
a
trust
woman,
fund
she's the prize.
baby that got his money from his parents, or the entrepreneur that worked his whole life to be successful? Who's the prize?
We're not talking about
entrepreneur.
money.
No, no, I'm asking a question.
Who's more
Trust
respected?
fund
The
kid
entrepreneur.
or entrepreneur?
Self-made millionaire.
Self-made, yes.
Oh, so guess what he had to do? Work his ass off to get to that point. Versus you just show up. Oh, you're hot. I'll take you on a date. What did the man do? Work a job, struggle, sacrifice, lose his fucking mind.
You guys
working
don't
hours.
understand the basic concept of supply and demand. Like, if the supply is low, the demand goes up, which means it increases value.
So
Talking
you're
real
only
estate.
valuable because you're rare and because there's more whack-ass men.
Logically,
That's
it makes sense.
Yes,
doesn't it?
you
you're
do
the
realize
price.
that scarcity and value are intimately tied.
Then
The
you're
more scarce
price.
something is, typically the higher the value goes.
Okay.
But
How about we both got value?
So okay, I see your
both
point.
got
I see your
Like
point.
gold, for example.
I see your
Gold
point.
has value because it's a rare resource, correct?
So I see your point because
Oh.
women were so much more common to be absolutely
Yes.
gorgeous
It's so
and
much
more
common.
Beautiful
like
women are
that.
common. Absolutely beautiful
And
women are
because
common.
great men are so rare,
Yeah.
and you guys, most of you guys are losers and pathetic. Then,
No, just average.
You
then
just
the
said
men that
you
are
curb
not,
most
you're
men, right?
priced.
So
Then the men that do, you get looked at, then you're the price.
who hurt you, man? Just, who hurt you? Just say it.
I mean, yo, this is crazy
I'm
that I have to like.
agreeing.
I
I'm
don't.
saying
No,
you're
I mean
right.
you're doing it with tongue in cheek,
guys,
but like.
most guys are losers. So if you're not a loser, you're a price.
No,
Good job.
your
trying to be funny
standards
here.
are
No,
delusional.
I'm saying good job.
No, yo, Mexico
You're
standards
not
are way too
But
high.
they don't really help much.
Don't help, no. Fuck your
Okay,
emotions.
so if a man financially takes care of you and he meets all the boxes, he can do whatever he pleases as
And you're
long
like,
as I
yes,
don't
Your
find out.
Majesty.
I'm cheating for the rest of my life.
Listen,
This
if-
conversation.
If I don't
You
find out,
finally
if
get
you
it.
check all the boxes, I don't
Finally
care.
get
Don't
it.
let me
Hey,
find
listen,
out.
listen,
Absolutely don't let me
Listen,
find
if you don't
out.
like it, get the fuck out of my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying the math ain't mathin'. Like, you guys want a strong, dominant, masculine man, but then you guys don't want to listen to him. It doesn't make sense. Like,
No, that's not the
like-
point.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we didn't
dominance
really,
and
like, take in the
masculinity goes
conversation.
hand in
We-
hand. As a
we-
woman, as a feminine woman, you can also be dominant.
no, you can't.
How not?
Because you're
Because
feminine.
because the cornerstone of being feminine is being submissive, which is
To your man.
the opposite of dominance. See, that's the problem with like. See, this is the thing. Be very honest here. Women don't know their fucking place. Like Western girls, like in whether it's United States, Western
England.
Europe, whatever it is, any first world English speaking country or westernized civilization, like women don't understand that we are not equal. What I say goes. I'm the leader. I'm running the ship. You can give me suggestions and stuff like that, but I'm not going to necessarily always listen to you because I'm the leader. I'm the decision maker. You're not equal to me. If I'm responsible for protecting you and keeping you from danger, that means I have authority over you as well. And the problem is that girls want they want authority without responsibility. And my thing is, like, if I'm going to have the authority, I'm going to have the responsibility. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Why can't both have authority and responsibility?
Because in every relationship there's a hierarchy. Any business, there's a president. Any country, there's a president. Anything of substance that actually gets done correctly, it's done with one final decision maker. A relationship is no different. That's why American relationships and Western relationships are fucked up, because men aren't men anymore, and we don't tell women sometimes that, yo, this is what it is. I'm making a final decision. You just show up and be pretty. Do your job. Women want to go ahead and do men's jobs, and then you guys end up becoming miserable for doing men's jobs because it masculinizes you. It makes you irritable, makes you angry. Women don't want to be men, even though you guys try to be men. It's not for you.
You know,
I'm not saying